on the islands, the peoples, they're going to wait for him. Because I told y'all, this is our mission in the future. We're going to start branching out and traveling. We got to take this word to the four corners. Some people ain't ready for this, man. Some people don't want to do nothing today. How they going to be able to step up? You have to be in the spirit to go out there, man, because guess what? The peoples are going to hate you. Yes, because it's going to divide families. It's going to separate peoples. Read.
And the ships of Tarshish.
And it say the ships, it's talking about the men of Tarshish. Read.
To bring thy sons from far.
Hold up. See, you thinking about a boat, but it's talking about the men of Tarshish. Read.
Their silver and their gold with them.
And their silver and their gold with them. Read.
Unto the name of the Lord thy God.
Keep reading.
And to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee.
Hold up. Who these that fly as clouds? Who he glorified? The true followers, the true believers. Read.
And the sons of strangers shall build up thy wall.
Hold up. It ain't going to be out there working for us. They're going to embrace the true faith. This is how they're going to build this wall up. They're not going to see these got all these guys wearing slaves. I'm going to have my slaves, man. How can a slave have a slave?
Bring it out.
Read.
And their king shall minister unto thee.
They're going to serve and protect and promote Yah's kingdom and authorities on the earth. That's how they're going to minister, man. Read.
For in my wrath I smote thee.
Read on.
But in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
You understand in God's wrath how he smoked us, dealt with us? But he had mercy upon us, man. He had grace upon us because he loves us. Just want us to repent, man. You know, that's the hardest thing in the world for people to do. They'll go get dumped under water, man, and feel like they don't cleanse off their sins. They still filthy. Read out.
Therefore thy gate shall be open continually.
You understand? That way you giving access to Yah's blessing and peace, allowing believers to walk in his promise. This is why his gates are going to be open. Why are you thinking his gates are open? Like on the Shabbat, the gates are open.
Let's bring it out.
But you know what, people? They refuse it. But read.
They shall not be shut day nor night.
This is constant access to Yah's blessings. Read.
That men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
Hold up. This ain't bringing you money and they gold and they all that. Listen, man. We're going to build our own wealth. We're going to build our own self. This here is their conversation and submission to the Lord, willing to align with us. That's how they're going to bring their forces of the Gentiles. Read.
And that their kings may be brought.
And their kings, their leaders, the nation will submit to Yah's peoples. They're going to submit willingly to us. Because they're going to know the Messiah is dealing with us. How he going to be showing he's dealing with us and we don't even want to deal with each other? Read.
For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
You understand what they got a choice to make? Read.
Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
They're going to be utterly wasted, man. Let's deal with that rose. Give me Ezekiel, man, 2 and 8. They want a flying roll bad, man. They saying there's a ship up there floating around. This is just, it's madness right here, man. They never go and break the Bible down. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 8.
Read.
But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee.
Hold up. Let me get there. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Read.
Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house.
Look at these camps, man. They rebellious as hell, man. But read.
Open thy mouth.
Open thy mouth. Read.
And eat that I give thee.
Open thy mouth. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to teach you and lead you and instruct you. Read.
And when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me.
Hey, what?
Hand was sent unto me.
Signifying your divine authority and guidance. Read.
And lo,
read.
A roll of a book was therein.
Hold up, what was that roll?
Of a book was therein.
What was that roll? What was in Zechariah?
Of a book.
Of our peoples, man.
Bring it out.
To deal with this nation. This ain't gonna be no flying ship floating around here, man.
Bring it out.
Read on.
And he spread it before me.
And what did he do with this book?
And he spread it before me.
Read on.
And it was written within and without.
Keep reading.
And there was written therein lamentation and mourning and woe.
Warning us, man, what was going to take place. This book, this roll was going to be warning us, man, to repent and get our lives back with the Messiahs in righteousness. This book ain't about all them fairy tales that they are here pushing. Back to Zechariah 5 and 2. They'll say I skipped off on the dimensions. See, I know how a Negro thinks. They don't think highly of each other. Read this.
Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 2.
Read.
And he said unto me,
Read.
What seest thou?
What you see is you seeing the ship that I sent to you? Or you seeing the word that I'm delivering to you? Read.
And I answered,
Read on.
I see a flying roll.
He said, I see a flying roll, man. I see the book of knowledge. Read.
The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits.
That's the size of a ship, ain't it? But this was the temple's porch where the law was read at, man. Give me that in 1 Kings 6 and 1. 1 Kings 6 and 1. See, they don't precept nothing, man. They just throw stuff out here, man, and people eat it. Read this up.
1 Kings chapter 6 and verse 1.
Read.
And it came to pass in the 480th year after the children of Israel were come out of the land of Egypt, in the 4th year of Solomon's reign over Israel, in the month Zenith, which is the 2nd month, that he began to build the house of the Lord.
He began to build the house of the Lord. Read.
And the house which King Solomon built for the Lord, the length thereof was 60 cubits.
Read on.
And the breadth thereof 20 cubits. And the height thereof 30 cubits.
Read.
And the porch before the temple of the house, 20 cubits was the length thereof.
Hold up, 20 cubits was the length thereof. Read.
According to the breadth of the house.
Read on.
And 10 cubits was the breadth thereof before the house.
Keep reading.
And for the house he made windows of narrow light.
He made windows of narrow light. This was what I was reading, bringing the law to the nation.
Bring it out.
This ain't talking about the dimension of a ship. But they're not gonna want to hear that, man. They're gonna want that ship so bad. Back to Zechariah, man. And see, then one thing they don't do, one thing I did, I said I'm gonna just keep reading it down so they can get rid of their flying ship. Read this,
Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 3. Then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
The face of the whole earth. Read.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it.
Everyone that stealeth. Wicked people from Yah's fellowship and presence. See, a lot of you come in here, man, and you don't get your life in order. And you're going to be cut off from his presence. This thing is no joke. I keep telling you, this thing you don't play with. See, a lot of people played in their relationships. They played in the schools. They played everywhere. They never took nothing serious. But this, you should take it 100. But keep reading.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off.
Everyone that separate from Yah's fellowship, they're going to be cut off. Read.
As on that side according to it.
Keep reading.
I will bring it forth.
Read on.
Said the Lord of hosts. And it shall enter into the house of the thief.
These things, unjust teaching and spiritual deceptions, that's what you seeks, man. This is what you seeks. Read.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely.
And to him that misrepresent the truth of Yah's righteousness. Read.
By my name.
By my name. Read.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house.
And it said the divine curses and complete destructions. Read.
And shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
It says it's going to consume it. Divine judgments on their entire environment and way of life. That's what this book was trying to warn us, man. This is what the Messiah has been trying to warn us with the prophets, trying to teach the people, man. Don't get caught up in everything else, every doctrine out there. Don't get caught up with all these different teachings. Y'all should know right now. Matter of fact, pull up IUIC chariots. Let's see what they teach.